Dazzle can keep the poison touch on you pretty easily, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be the really frustrating part for 9. Because it's like, yes, you can deny and stuff, but like, how long can you actually withstand it as the Kunkka? That'll be the big question.
And you're not going to put out the pressure as the Kunkka in the early levels. It's not until you get like 3 points in Tidebringer and the 4th that you can actually force a squishy hero like Dazzle off. There may be possible early rotations coming up, but who does that? Like, there isn't a good hero to gank your mid.
I want to say that I actually don't like the Virtus.pro lineup that much. I actually prefer the Team.spirit draft. I think my problem with the Virtus.pro lineup would be that, like, let's say that no one gets off to a really good start and he gets these Necros. I don't really see the pairing. Is the Crimson that... Maybe if Pash should just go straight Crimson, this is actually still really broken. Because if he just gets Vanguard into Crimson and then the Necros come and they just like 4-man group up and Solo just plays in the front line. Okay, I can kind of see how this works. I guess it's just easier to imagine how Team.spirit can blow in a fight. Like they just need a good egg or a good boat or a good split kind of deal.
Yeah, I think the fair point to say about Team.spirit is like when we see Phoenix picked, we usually look for these layers to your team fight, right? Something to protect that egg, something to combo over. You've got boat, you've got split, you've got the static storm and kinetic field. There's a lot. I think it's like the simplest way to put it is Team.spirit can make a lot more mistakes in the fight and get away with it. Well, we will in fact see that Dazzle mid, not the Doom.
Oh man,
I still like the idea of a Doom versus a Kunkka though. Like actually, it's pretty scary.
Look how frustrating this is as the Kunkka for what your initial investment has to be though for your items. He used to buy a Stout and a Quelling Blade. Like that eats up so much of your gold, and he gets a branch. It's like so frustrating. Whereas this Dazzle is just coming packing the stats and all the slots.
I mean, the interesting thing is that he chose not to start with a Salve, but in fairness, Poison Touch, right? Like, it's just going to last so long, you're going to miss out on more creeps. I can kind of see it. He just wants to try and rush a Bracer as quickly as possible. I'm kind of concerned for how FNG is going to trade with the Skywrath here. Like, you can put out your nice little Thunder Strike, but you're going to take as much damage in return from the Arcane Bolts.
Yeah, I don't know. Good luck to this dual lane once again. Didn't look very strong last time, and now I'd say it's up against an even harder dual lane.
Alright, so runes looks like it's going to be 2 apiece. Solo just trying to get aggressive on Deviver here, but he did take the point into Devour to start with, which makes sense. You just want to actually have that health regen. Problem is, you're taking a lot of damage here, actually. Solo's going to get super low.
Zero armor.
I mean, if Hestejo didn't cancel his attack, they might have been able to get... Oh, no. Oh, the Salve.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Oof. Solo's game already feeling over. GG, done. He'll buy another Salve. He's good. He's fine. Problem is...
He's actually going to ferry it out, is he? Oh, no, he's still...
I don't think he can. He has to walk back. Otherwise, you're going to take away the choreo at possibly a crucial moment from your mid.
Yeah, I think, so the main hang-up I have on this draft is definitely going to be this position 5 Doom. This seems a little bit odd, but I don't know. Solo just coming to look for some camps, see how it goes. He's going to get a Satyr or some shit, I'm sure. He'll be fine.
He can dream. Centaur. He'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. You get the regen anyway, right? Like, double regen would be crazy, but he could well.
Oh, man. Look at this 9. Get the level 2 first. Hit some freehand with a Torrent. That was pretty nice. Actually putting some pressure on the no one here.
And no one does have the null, but you haven't been forced to use your tangos in the Kunkka yet. Yeah, like he's actually making good use of his timing here. So like Poison Touch comes out, but hello. FNG ran down by Roger in the bot lane. That was...
you just can't win that fight, honestly. Like, you are going to lose to
Vengeance. Vengeance. He wants that vengeance. Is it going to be enough? It's going to be close. The natural regen might keep Roger alive. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, this spell's pretty terrible.
I mean, that was the first blood you don't expect to happen. Like you said, like that matchup is definitely Skywrath favored. I'm surprised he even tried to take it in the first place. Meanwhile, Pasha will just be harassed out now that he's alone, as his friendly chicken man has walked all the way back to base. It alleviates a little bit of pressure, but this change...
Like, why is he picking Disruptor and not Shadow Demon? Like, isn't FNG one of the best Shadow Demons, and they're picking Luna every game? Am I crazy? Was it banned? Definitely was not banned.
I don't think it was banned. No, it wasn't banned. He's just like, he seems very committed to this disruptor. He must have seen something we haven't. Meanwhile, mid, we're going to see a death. Something you don't see too often is a Dazzle running down a Kunkka. But DD was picked up. Actually, what DD secretly stands for is damn dead. It's not double damage.
Nah, that sounds about right, I'd say.
I think a lot of people complain about this before, how easily a matchup in the mid can be decided by one rune, especially the DD. It used to be people complain about range creeps. We just complain about anything we can find, folks.
Alright, I just had to double check. They did not ban Shadow Demon, so my focus is so on the... I know, I was pretty sure, but I just need to be sure, because, like, what is this disruptor? Who are you, FNG? Like, what is this hero doing for you? I'm just so curious.
I mean, in fairness, in this type of game, you would have given huge stick value over to Skyra, but other than that, like, yeah, I definitely think you're right that Shadow Demon would have probably done a lot more. Maybe it was that layering factor. They wanted more to their team fight. Solo, speaking of fighting, running him down here. Needs one more tap. Fiver will be able to find the kill. No Funnel Blade coming out. Fair fire's up, but we'll go down regardless as Ramsey's waveform through.
Can I get the kill bottom, though? Scatter. Very nice.
Benji getting low here. So they finally strike back. He did need to get his help, of course. He is going to be focusing on Lucent Beam maxed out first. This isn't Lunar Blessing land. We don't do that. I mean, I think, like, isn't it typically, I think it's 2, then you put 2 in Lunar Blessing, and then you max out Lucent Beam and Lunar Blessing after getting 2 points in Moonglaives. I think is what I've been seeing.
I've seen a couple. Like, I've seen some people trying just, like, max Moon and Lunar, but I think it definitely depends on your support.
Skidder in trouble. He's going to fall here. Final tap to the face, and the Arcane Bolt does get him. Turns out, when you leave a Luna alone in the lane, she tends to be pretty vulnerable.
Yeah.
And she's going to be left alone longer. Going mid. X coming out with Torrent as well. No one's been found. There's Kinetic Field going down. Turns around the Poison Touch. But he knows how this story ends. Going to use Shadow Wave to make it close. Shallow Grave. No. 9. He's in a lot of trouble now. He can't get away. They'll be able to find him. Very far. Actually misused there.
So no one dies first, at least.
Yeah. It didn't make any difference, but at the same time, you brought your Disruptor mid. You initiate that gank, and you still lose the Kunkka.
Yeah, and they're going to lose bottle now, though, so very dangerous stuff here when you secure both runes and just able to buy a bottle like that.
Yep. Now you can just disrupt this farming that Skitter is attempting as well if he wants to. Sits down this beautiful little sandstorm. This new sandstorm is pretty hilarious, though. It's like, you don't know where I am inside this area.
Yeah, it's really strong.
A little while, and look at the CS so far, though. It's not just Pasha doing well. Ramses and No One are up at the top as well. And you don't often see a Kunkka who doesn't have a lead on CS in the mid lane.
Yeah, the Poison Touch just isn't that good in the mid lane, though. Like, compared to the side lane, it's kind of interesting how much it changes, because 9 can just walk away when this kind of stuff happens. It's very difficult to keep it going. Like, maybe he's able to essentially take away one creep, but it's hard for no one to keep refreshing it.
Oh, yeah. So Ramsey's dancing with Deathloop on the top there, but he has been left alone here. Morphling does get to the stage where he can sort of be left to his own devices, but still risky.
9 did see the pickup of the haste rune here, so he knows that Roger's in the area.
Both supports in the area, and they'll know that because of the pressure they put onto Ramsey's top, that there's no one up there supporting him right now. Now we'll move in. Circling in, 9's going to turn around the turret, gets dodged out by Solo. Kinetic Field's going to be there. Is it enough though? 9 getting low, will fall. Now FNG, he needs to get out of it before No One gets a little taste of his blood. In fact, No One still wants this. Fiver diving in, needs to be careful. Stops in the wrong place. Roger sees everything. Is going to chase through.
High ground.
Yeah, Poison Touch is going to be there. They need to move away. Roger taking a lot of damage. Hit out by the burn again, but he should be fine. It's going to be close though. Closely light. Shallow Grave will keep him alive. Meanwhile, bot. Oh, Pasha, he dove here. He got low, but Skid is too quick. Solo's hanging around. This is an interesting choice. 9 gets the kill. And meanwhile, top. Actually, Estecho needs to move away. Ramses is super scary like this. Clap comes out. Ramses takes a lot of damage. Not enough though. Waveform through. Adaptive strike. Needs 2 more touches. Can he get him though? No, he's so close yet so far. Cut the trees. Turns into the Brewmaster.
He's got the
big stick.
Dodge.
He needs to adapt to strike, but he can't see. Hestejo just jukes him out beautifully. Mid lane. Big mess again. They're going to Dazzle here. Shallow Grave coming off cooldown, but a little bit too late. He couldn't get it out. 3 on 2, and Kunkka takes the win there. Did use the bow.
All right, FNG having a much better game now, though. 3-1-1, gets that kill on the Dazzle.
Oh, yeah. Things going nice for Pasha. Or should I say Skidder is the question mark in that conversation.
There's a lot of questions going on right now.
There are. The blood continues. Roger getting low. 9 finishes him off. Solo's moving through here. The Infernal Blade will come out, but I don't know what your next move is here. You don't have any points in Scorched Earth, so you can't chase. And no one's been glimpsed back to base. This is why FNG wanted to pick it.
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go.
Give him the tip. I mean, that's worth. There you go. Whole pick. Justified. Let's see. Enemies Fountain Glimpse. That's going to be a number 4 here for FNG, according to his hero relics.
Oh, there you go. What about they buy back, they TP out, and then I glimpse them back to where they died? Those are my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think the infamous one, I remember a game a few years back where it was a sniper mid, and they'd done that to him like 3 times, and he didn't learn. He just kept TPing out and then getting glimpsed back under their tower. Good times. Good times. Ramsey's going to waveform away. He does sense that something's up as 9 is not in the mid lane. My boy.
They have an Invis rune here onto Roger in the bottom. Should be dead.
Yep, Skidder taking a lot of damage. Roger's just going to stay next to him, body blocking him out, trying to get him close enough, but they can't. They'll just throw out some more arcane bolts.
Don't worry, it's Solo.
Come on, there we go. Funnel Blade out. Hadouken ball through. We'll get the kill. And FNG, that's a bonus kill, good sir. Slowed down by the Sky Raft. No escape from this. Wolf glimpse back Solo. Nope, he couldn't get the Hadouken ball out. Roger, can you finish the deal is the question. He actually can. He needs to keep vision, though, is the problem. FNG a little bit too fast.
Yeah. What did Ramsey just do? Accidentally TP or something? Switched all his hotkeys? Don't think he meant to leave the lane. So.
Hey, don't get me started on that. That stuff is driving me crazy. You know the worst part is you can't assign quick cast to the TP button.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's driving me nuts. It's driving me freaking nuts. I was like sitting there, I was like, why am I TP'd yet? And I get stunned halfway through my TPs. Icework, please. You've given us 3 small patches. Fix that.
You know your team has lane issues though when the Morphling is just 1v1ing. Like that should never happen, right?
Yeah, he's
Ramsey's
just been
now
left with
43 and 16. Yeah.
That Mormon Mask is just going to allow him to sustain. Like, they've stuck the Luna up here now, so he can't really stay full agi anymore with the risk of Lucid Beams. But still. And actually, let's lose straight away. Patch's like, alright, I see you don't like this matchup. I, however, do, so I'm coming up to the top lane. It's kind of interesting that he didn't take a single point in Caustic Finale. Which, I mean, Luna's a ranged hero, but she's a very short-ranged hero.
No, they just didn't need it though. Like he was able to contest her, trying to use the neutral camps a little bit too.
Oh, Epicenter coming out here. Luna in a little bit of trouble. Is gonna fall. Needs one more tap. Ramsey's chasing forward. No, the Eclipse, the turnaround. The Static Storm's there, but he gets a strength switch out. Ramsey's gonna stay alive, trying to move through still, but he won't stay alive long enough. He will still go down. Beautiful turnaround out of Team.spirit. They're chasing for more. Moving forward, there we'll see Pasha. He can't stay in the sandstorm. There's gonna be a glimpse back, drags him out. He has got the Burrow Strike, but where do you take it? There's a boat coming in and an X with your name on it. See you later, buddy.
Perfect turnaround there. All right, Disruptor popping off. FNG.
He's had enough of your sass.
Yeah,
right, he's like, this hero works. Kinetic field, going out. They can't get Solo. He has got 1 point Scorched Earth. He can walk this out. They haven't got the mana, or haven't got it off cooldown, rather, for the glimpse.
Ooh, they're gonna smoke.
Wow, straight away. This
They're
constant
smoking
aggression.
without Split, Eclipse, or Static Storm.
They want no one. He's got the Necronomicon. They can't let him push like this for free. Kinetic field's going to be there. Where's his escape plan, though? He has got a TP. He's not looking to use it, though. Actually gets a kill on the Disruptor with a Poison Touch. No one. Trying to move away. Pasha coming in. Burrow Strike out, but Lucent Beam cleans up the kill. No one. And now Hesijo getting super low here. That Sandstorm hurts so damn much. Double kill for no one.
So that's a max poison, and the old logic of mid Dazzle is we're seeing top 9 is being hunted down here, actually. But the old logic was that you bought Helm, because the Helm, the Dominator creep, could keep refreshing. But now this Dazzle, because of the Juju being able to reduce the cooldown of the Necros, means that you have your Necronomicon just constantly refreshing the poison.
Pretty damn scary.
To create kills.
I've seen it a lot.
Well, at least they're able to get the kill, but turning a double back to the Dazzle isn't too great, so... I don't know, that was a really ambitious smoke. It certainly caught VP off guard. I don't think no one would have been expecting it, because it's a really awkward move to make, so kudos on that front, I guess.
I mean, it's not too bad for me, because he did actually get that tier 1, so he's basically opened up the map for his team, which is really good when you've got a Doom and a Sand King. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Roger continues to farm. Do you know what he's been farming this whole time, Trent? More nulls.
It's all you need in this here. This is FRL Dota. Shout out to the NA legend. Well, him and Big Bad Bird. At least some of the first big spammers of the nulls that I can recall. Of course, they were also the first to suicide into Ancients looking at you, Big Bad Bird. But at least that's been removed. I mean, what else does this hero need though, honestly?
Egg in the mid lane.
So fast.
Pasha, oh! No! He burrow striked perfectly to get out of the glimpse. Alright.
Yes, the old counter.
So they threw everything. That's Static Storm, Egg. That's a big chunk of the team fight on cooldown now. Solo. They want to use the split. They don't feel like they need it. Hesijo with the crit, just running down the Sunray as well. Kinetic Field's going to be there, and Solo has no escape plan. Chaligrey will buy him some more time. 9 on the side, just playing with Roger. They're going to run down and finish off Solo regardless, though. Oh, force out the split. Pasha just chasing through on the back foot. Roger's been brought back as a 3-on-1 scenario. Pasha trying to even it up. Does have the epicenter. Mystic Flare not on point. Sandstorm's been activated. Fiverr taking a lot of damage. Was silenced up in time. The boat's going to follow through, but Fiverr's going to fall first. And Pasha drawn back, hung and quartered. Has no escape plan for this. As the torrent follows through, the farm clap's going to come through. No one brought down back to earth. The 3-on-1 scenario. Disruptor is lingering back though. He doesn't want to die the same way he did last time. Actually, Hesijo getting low. The boat buff is running out. They need to finish off no one fist. Fast. But the waveform comes through. 9 down. Now FNG being chased on 2 as well. Ramses, he says, what are you doing to my mid player? Glimpse on the Ramses will force him away. But FNG, your escape route is like this. It's a very long way. Get going.
Solo's coming. Oh, maybe he's not.
He is. FNG tried to sidestep it, but Ramses, he doesn't have the mana. He can't actually run him down. FNG is going to live.
He can't morph mana. Damn, that was perfect sidestepping there. Like, baiting out the waveform just going too far. He's able to kind of break the ankles a little there.
Beautifully done. FNG, you know, he was upset himself with his performance last game. But this game, he was upset at what we were saying about his beloved hero Disruptor. And he's proving at every step.
Well, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of heroes that could have done what it's done so far this game and probably not lost the lane so horrendously bad.
Hey. He's upset. He wants to make more plays happen after he just slandered his hero again. But this might be a little bit too bold. Static Storm comes out. Pasha, he can't jump in. There's the Eclipse following through. Pasha does have an escape plan for the Burrow Strike. They're going to draw back onto Roger, surround him on all sides, and just run him through. Problem is, you just got support for all that, and Ramses is setting up for a push on the bot lane. You need more. Boat follows through. Sand King's been found. Doom's going to hit onto the Phoenix. The Burrow Strike is there. He can't escape. Denied, though. 9 on point. That armlet gives him more than enough damage. That should stop the aggression. Or is it?
First Doom.
Didn't quite work out the way he's intending. Uh-oh. Pasha got drawn back. Tried for the Burrow Strike to interrupt, but too late. He's epicentering, but no. He can't get it off. The damage is too much. 9 is still alive on no HP.
Roger is going for something here. He just smoked up behind this morph thing. I think he's trying to think he might be able to catch the Kunkka somewhere or something. Like, see if he's going to get greedy and farm camps.
I mean, he is. He's farming camps in a different location, though.
Oh,
here we go.
Here he comes.
Here we go.
Oh, Roger.
Here we go. No, can he find it? He hasn't got the Mystic Flare for 5 seconds. Try and silence him up. It's not enough damage. The armlet toggles on point. And Hesijo just running down Roger. Sunray's going to be there. Mystic Flare thrown out, but it's too late. His green punish. Ramses arrives now. Hesijo, no! He doesn't get him. 10 HP. The Brewmaster stays alive.
Now Solar wanders in.
1 by 1, folks. 1 by 1.
He's so close. Damn. I was really close to seeing him.
Feels like the story of this game is Spirit heroes escaping on 10 HP, and then VP kind of Congo lining 1 by 1 into death. Definitely provided an interesting mid-game scenario so far.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Kind of interesting though, because I think like in CIS, Team Spirit is like, I've talked to a few players about this. They say Team Spirit are a good team, but the crux is they're really reliant on playing fast. And the moment you identify that, they struggle to bounce back. This is like what I've heard. It's like, sounds like VP, but VP don't struggle there, right? So it's like watching mini VP versus VP. You can see them matching this aggression in the early mid game. But most teams can't easily do.
I mean, to me, it looks like, I don't know, they're... Let's see if they can actually just get a good egg off and a good split. Like, they need to create a good fight scenario. And this is a good fight scenario, right? Like, they're power.
Ramses is full agi. The egg gets dropped in. They're going to try and clean it up in time. They can't. Solo stunned up. They won't be able to get rid of it. Finally, it goes down. Now, no one going to turn around to 9. He needs to back off here. They have used a split. The glimpse back on no one. Doesn't send him far. 9 standing his ground, but taking way too much damage. Epicenter is going to be there on the back foot. They'll find additionals as FNG goes down. Well, the Cyclone is down to Dazzle. Roger getting super low. Brewmaster needs to make his escape now. Hester Joe. The Necronomicons are chasing. Well, they have the way to interrupt this. They do. The Doom comes out to ensure he cannot TP away. It's going to be a 4-for-2 trade, and that was Team Spirit's initiation.
Yeah. Fight with it, the Luna.
Reflect upon this.
Seems like that was kind of like an all-in kind of fight, you know what I mean? Like, this feels like a really important part of the game, so not bringing all your tools is definitely going to make that more difficult for you. They probably didn't anticipate that VP were going to be so well prepared for it too, and Pasha found like the perfect play to get in the backline to kill the Disruptor, just to make sure he couldn't keep controlling the fight at all, so.
Disruptor's trying to make up for it now to stop them doing this. Roche, waveform through. Ramsey's on the hunt, though. Needs to be careful. Lucent Beam's going to be there. 4 by using the Eclipse. Decides against Luna. Has not got a level 2 Eclipse still. Glimpse back. Let's try and slow us down. Boat's going to come in. Torrent is there. Ramsey's hit by the boat. Lead through is pretty decent. His on mob here. Now there's Bar Strikes. Hitter comes a little bit too far forward. The Eclipse goes out, but too late. He's gone.
Oh.
Now they can go back to the Roche Pit and go for more. So they're looking to chase on. Has got the X on him. Will be drawn back. Double Torrent's going to be there. Just trying to do what he can, but couldn't get outside stuff. Does have to use the Shrine. Bar Strike through. There's the Mystic Flare. Cleans him up. FNG going to go down next. Static Storm finally dropped. Maybe a little bit too late. But Hester Joe going to chase down. Finds the kill to Ramsey. Standing his ground. Sunray's going to come through as well. Patcher just trying to chase on here. Needs to be careful, though. They need to deal with the Phoenix, but he's dealt with himself. He stuck himself on a cliff. Hester Joe will go down. He'll soar away. But Roger, he wants to keep on chasing. He's got 3 points in the Ancient Seal. If he sees the opportunity, he'll take it.
This guy totally glance valued there. I thought that was Disruptor that was walking in the fight. I was like, oh, this should be okay. And then it's Luna. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, no.
No, this fight is definitely over.
It's just like he wants to fight, and I think he already knew what the problem was. It was an awkward moment to have to fight because Skidder still only had a level 1 Eclipse. Even if he got a good one off, it's not going to do enough damage.
He also just doesn't have a BKB. He can't fight without BKB. Like, look at these heroes on the dire side. It's just, there's no chance in hell you're going to win a fight without BKB on Luna.
They're pretty scary. There's also the fact that they did actually stop the Roche, though. Despite how bad that looked for Team Spirit, they stopped the Roche.
No, it's true. Because of that, it will end up being relatively okay, honestly, despite losing everyone. Clearly, it's still an advantage for Virtus.pro, but you don't want to see the same thing as last game where like they just get Aegis and start walking down mid, because that's kind of what will happen with this Necro. As they have the Greaves, and he has not gone for more recipes yet. Okay. No one should have Necros 3, I assume, next. Feels like that's the right item. So,
like, it's been a typical thing for Necronomicon level 1 just to speed up your farming sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So maybe he's like, in fairness, he's just not seeing the prioritization of that. Like, Guardian Greaves is good, in fairness.
No, I think the Greaves is great. I think you buy Necro 1, I think you buy an Aura item, then I think you go back for Necro 3.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that should be the play, but right now we're not seeing it.
It just depends, like, the other argument could be that he wants, like, a controlling item or something. Like, he could just buy something as simple as the Yules to try and, like, mess with the timings of the Brewmaster and the Phoenix.
You could maybe go for, like, a Solar Crest, but I think Solar Crest is, like, less desirable now that the build-up is much more expensive.
Yeah, I mean, Necro 3, like, doubles the damage to them, too, so it's pretty nice.
Well, let's get used to the Necros to go for Roche again. They ain't done here. But guess what? All the ults are up for Team Spirit this time around, so this could go much worse for the side of VP if they're not careful.
Where's Solo? So he's just standing outside smoked.
Yeah. And actually, Team Spirit aren't interrupting this right now. This is a big mistake. Gonna dive forward, slows things down a bit, but gets dodged out. Ramsey with this DD. Yep, too late. Oh, stun up on Doom. He's going to tank the entirety of the aggression from Team Spirit. Now, Epicenter through the stun on the Skidder. Win up, brings him down. Sunray used already by Biver. He doesn't have the dive either. He has got the egg, but when you commit it now, you've still got a Brewmaster doomed up. FNG's going to fall. They're chasing through. Slowing down on Lakunka. He has no escape plan. The silence will run out. He can turn around with a torrent now, but it doesn't matter. The egg gets dropped just to keep him alive, but Ramsey's, he doesn't give a damn. He's going to go straight for the egg. Can he get it quick enough? No. He's too busy morphing into strength. He has to back away. They can't aggress him though, that's the good news, as 9 was getting far too low on HP. They can go for the Phoenix though. Pasha, stun through the Virus Strike, Mystic Flare is there, and Phoenix no longer is. 9 moving in. Oh, no! He didn't get the Tiebreaker out. He would have killed off Ramses and at least expended the Aegis there.
Man. VP. The way that Solo just tanks all that so they can't get into the pit, and then no one backs him up with that Grave. And then they're able to, even with the Greaves too, because like if it wasn't for the Greaves, he would have died right after because there was a Spirit Vessel on top of him post Grave. But No one's able to get the save on that. And while that's all going on the back line, like they're basically just saving Solo's life, you've got Ramses and Pasha just running into them, and Roger's able to play from behind them in all these engagements. Just looks so good.
And this is typical Solo. He's renowned for doing this. When there's a roast going on, he literally just throws his life in. If he died there, guarantee he buys back straight away. It's what this guy does. And when you want a hero this damn tanky, I mean, we saw the effects. You couldn't even get damn build.
Look how stupid this is.
This is brace the drums. I need more health, guys. And that help will help him tank up here. But Hestio doing too much work. Charlie Grave guns out. Stun from Burrow Strike on the 2 there. Gonna stay alive for a moment. Spirit Vessel will be able to tick him out the boat through. Doesn't get on anyone. The also going to be there from Pasha. Static Storm is on top of him, but on the back foot, Ramsey's just running down these routes.
Okay.
And he doing enough. Waveforms forward on the 9 neck. Now, the Eclipse comes out. Can you move quick enough? This question, no. It's going to be close. Shallow Grave is there, though. Ramses can turn around. He's actually full on Adrian again. Decides he's going to go down. Spends the Aegis here. The TP out from Hester Joe should be successful. No way to stop it in time. They need to get everyone else out, though. You've lost your Kunkka. You can't afford to lose your Luna. But you will have to afford to lose your tier 2 here. There's no way you stop this push now.
Hester Joe's been playing really well this game. Like, all of his split. He's in maximum spirit if he really can, honestly.
Luna?
As Roger's going to try.
All right.
Yeah.
That was close, though. They almost got their hands on a Skidder.
But Hester Joe, what he did in that fight, too, is that, like, the Doom, even though he got graved up, he waited till the grave was about to end, and he tossed up the Dazzle, so he wouldn't be able to pop the Greaves and save Solo. So that just kind of helped things out there a little bit.
Definitely a great performance from Brew so far, and proving how scary this hero can be with that Drunken Brawler rundown. I don't think there's anyone in this game that he's afraid to run at when he's got that active.
Right? Because you just group your Necros amongst them. It's like people used to do this jungle courier strat. Back in my day, when you could buy numerous couriers, you could put one courier in the camps, and then you could just use a Shadow Wave on it, and you could jungle. It's like the dumbest thing ever.
Oh, God.
But,
oh God, Hester Joe, that's a lot of damage already. He needs to escape. Mystic Flare is going to be close, but he should be fine. I think you might be right. Glimpse the Sky up. Wait, no, the Bark Strike. Pasha snipes out off by Phoenix as well. You know what? Your state of mind is exactly how Team Spirit would feel about that. He's fine.
It's fine.
He's fine. He's fine. Where did he go? He's dead. Okay, leave. Just leave as fast as you can. You know, VP, they're very good at maths. They take 1, they turn it into 2. Actually, I think that's not even alchemy. Alchemy is equal. What is that? That's witchcraft. They are using witchcraft to get more kills. Ramses chasing in on FNG. Static Storm comes out, but he sidesteps it. The Glimpse will just take him out of the base. Now the Doom coming out of Kunkka in an unfavorable location. The buyback's going to be on the Phoenix. A little bit tanky on the Kunkka, but now Ramses going to work, going to town here. Doing a decent amount of damage, but not enough. They need to move away. The Eclipse was popped. And actually just to run away because, well, Kunkka is going to go down. They chase forward looking for something, but Ramsey's still alive. X is going to come out, and FNG is going to turn around and bring him down as well. And it looks like there's no escape for Phoenix EV. Can't even get the egg off as he falls. And that was a buyback. That's your base now about to be invaded. Epicenter being used. They want to clean up Skidder as well. He can't run away quick enough. The Burrow Straight's coming off cooldown in 2 seconds. But they won't even need it. No one gets himself a double kill. They'll head back for the tier 2 mid. And I think they're about ready to take some racks.
This mid Dazzle just fits the way that no one plays so well. Like, he loves being really active on these mid heroes. 12, 3, and 11.
Hey, no, that's going to be more. See you later, Hester. But I think you're absolutely right. It's, I look at no one and I think mid one's the other one at the moment. They both have 1 in the name. They play in this very different style of mid. Everyone else wants to just farm and they just want to get active on the map and take control, right? And it's so effective.
Yeah, I mean, they both just have carries that are very gold-oriented, and they play a lot of the same heroes, right? Terrorblade, Morphling, Arc Warden, so makes sense.
That is a desperate boat if I've ever seen one. Yule's going to come out, he's not going to be going back to the X. Burrow Strike's going to be a buyback, comes out from the Brew. He does have the split available, he's going to have to use it right now. He needs to protect 9, but 9 getting way too low. Ramsey was running around, Hester gets the split out now. But maybe a little bit too late. BKB coming up, no one, going to look to fight up against the Bruce. And that will force them away as they realize they actually can't deal with a BKB Dazzle. This man is scary. He has the Poison Touch DPS as well, so everything just is pure pain, and Luna has no way to dispel on that. So if she gets hit by it, she needs to be careful. Oh, no, they're actually on the Phoenix. There's a lot of damage coming out. Now they wait for him through. FNG's down. Steps a little bit too far forward. Skidder's going to get low as well. Can they chase for more? Yes, they can. The egg gets dropped, but moving in. Pasha wants this opportunity. Yule's going to come out. They have the Burrow Strike to work, but they need to time it right. But GG is already called as they clean up Spirit in their own base, and Spirit submit. 2-0 victory for BP.
And Virtus.pro have not lost a step since the major. Not surprising. That is for sure. They just completely dominated every match today. Team.spirit definitely played better than 7. I mean, they're probably a more experienced team. Recognize all the players, kind of deal. And I'd say Virtus.pro almost seemed a little more relaxed in this series, though. I feel like the very first game of the day was like peak Virtus.pro. That game was so brutal that there was no chance for 7 after like 4 minutes. I feel like progressively through the day, they've been a little bit more lax, even with some of these picks and stuff too, maybe experimenting a bit more. Some cheekier attempts, as you saw from some of this game, right? Roger diving in a little bit deep, kind of funny. Same thing from Solo, maybe even Pasha too, but overall, they